What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on FIFA 20 for the final episode of Season 2 of the Leverkusen career mode. The final episode in which we'll play a game, most likely, unless we play like the Champions League final next year if we're in it, but I'm not sure we will. It is the final of the Champions League. Leverkusen against Liverpool. Now I'm most likely going to take my first team, but I will give Erling Haaland at least one half, because he's only one goal away from the golden boot of the UCL, and I really want him to get it. But yeah, without further ado, Leverkusen, Liverpool final of the Champions League. Can we win the Europa League and then the Champions League consecutively? We'll have to see. We're in San Siro for the final of the Champions League. The last time Liverpool played a final in San Siro, I believe it was 2007. It was against AC Milan, the revenge of 2005, in which Liverpool lost the Champions League in 2007. Right, not 2005. 2005 is the great comeback, but we've had a strong and stable run throughout the Champions League. No biggies, as the young guns would say. Obviously, we played against PSG, which was the hardest game we've had to face in the knockout phase. There you go, of the Champions League. I'm definitely talking over the anthem of the Champions League to avoid copyrights, but you can see all the players there. I'm guessing that the chills must be on points. It's not every day that you play a Champions League final. Mathematically speaking, it's purely once a year, and there's only 22 people that have this chance. Actually, no, make that 28 if you count 3 subs from each team. But you can see everyone shaking their hands, because it's going to be, of course, a huge game, but mainly it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight for 90 minutes or more to win the Big Head Cup. That's what we call it here. I don't know if it's the same in everywhere else, but look at this. The Champions League, la Coupe des Clubs Européens. And our lineup with Lucas Hradecki starting in the goalkeeping position. A 4-man defense with Achraf Hakimi, Milan Skriniar, Jonathan Tah, Junior Firpo. 2-man deep midfield, Berger Demirbay, Bailey, Bergwijn, Havertz to support Kevin Volland, our lone striker today. Starting for Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool, obviously, is going to be the main man, Alisson. Weird bench, but Dejan Lovren is on the right. Alright, Van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Andy Robertson, Fabinho, Dani Ceballos, Luka Modric, and the front three. The trifecta with Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino, and Mohamed Salah. I don't know why I struggled to say Mohamed. But the game is underway. We're immediately going to go in attacking formation, because that's how I play in this game, or at least with this save. To change formation, we're coming from a 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-2 with Havertz, Volland up top, and Bergwijn / Bailey switching sides on the pitch. Obviously, I'm playing in Legendary, for those who don't know. 4 minutes halves. And that's already some solid defensive work by Milan Skriniar. Kevin Volland looking for Bergwijn. Bergwijn against his teammates in the Dutch team. Virgil van Dijk. Bailey. The strike by Leon Bailey. And it's a huge save very early on in that game from Alisson. Alright. Corner coming up with Demirbay. I haven't scored a lot from corners in this game, or mainly because it's literally impossible. Bergwijn on the volley on the left. We're going to get a second corner. There you go, with Demirbay once again looking for Milan Skriniar, and his header just goes slightly across the bar. 10 minutes played in this Champions League final, still a 0-0. I'm trying to think. I'm unbeaten in the Champions League, am I? Wait, because I had what was my group? I had Shakhtar Donetsk. I had a team that played in blue, which was Porto. Who was the big team? Oh, it was Piemonte Calcio. It was Juventus. I won, then drew against Juventus. I won, then drew against Porto. I won both games against Shakhtar. Then I played PSG. I did 2-0 and no, 2-2 then 2-0 I think. Then Lyon 1-0 1-0. Whoever I played in the semis, City 1-0 1. Oh my! I thought that was going in. Wait, that's a save? No, shut up. That's a save? Isn't it? Oh my god. That's a save from Alisson. Alisson is on fire today. He is ready. He wants his final. Madness. That could be 3 in a row for Liverpool. Obviously, they've won in real life. And then they've won last year as well. So, what a save. But coming back on like the Man City thing, I'm pretty sure I'm unbeaten in the Champions League. So, yeah, we'll try and keep it that way, especially in that game. Dani Ceballos. And that's the first real chance for Liverpool in this fixture. Sorry, Luka Modric with Sadio Mane played it quickly. Salah, Modric has done me there. Firmino, Jonathan Tah can take care of the danger and find maybe a way to clear out the ball, and we've done that very well here. Bergwijn against for Havertz. Kai Havertz, oh my, that's me. That fully is my bad here. Should have, I mean, approached the goalkeeper a bit more and then take a better shot. This one's on me. That's the first real mistake I have made in this game. Hopefully, not the first of many. If possible, the final mistake. Bailey, and it's cleared by Joe Gomez. We're gonna get a throw in. Following that clearance from the British centre back. Can I pass the ball to Folland? Cheers. Folland with Bailey. Bailey with Demirbay. Demirbay on his left foot. I'm sorry, I didn't know MMA was allowed on FIFA, but I mean, why not? Firmino starting a counter-attack. Mane against Achraf Hakimi. I was about to say I've got like pacey wingers, so that really helps. But I mean, I'd missed my interception. So I thought I'd shut up for a while. We've got Bailey still on the ball though. We've lost it again. What do you mean injury for Demirbay? Ah, that's not exactly great. And that's a very good interception from the best left back in the world, Andy Robertson. Don't think I'm biased by saying that as well. Bobby Firmino. Robertson, Dani Ceballos. There is some opportunities being offered to the Spaniard, and it's well defended. Liverpool putting some pressure on us in the final few minutes of the first half. Good pass here for Kevin Folland. That's a disgusting tackle. What do you mean? Like it would have been an advantage? That's a red. That's final defender. The ref is just going to give him like a formal warning now, but that is a red for Joe Gomez. I'm sorry, that is disgraceful. Alright, Demirbay. We're gonna try and pass the ball maybe to okay, I was not expecting Milan Skriniar on the ball. 3 minutes of added time. Actually got a yellow card, Joe Gomez. If we keep pressure on him, maybe he can foul another time and get sent off. That'd be a good thing. But the 3 minutes of added time have gone extremely quickly, and we're back to the locker rooms in San Siro for the final of the Champions League. 0-0 between Leverkusen and AC Milan. No. Between Leverkusen and Liverpool. My bad. 2 shots for Liverpool, 5 for us. We're dominating the fixture. They do have possession, and we're gonna make a substitution. Sorry. Can Havertz play like as a deep centre mid? He cannot. Right, I didn't want to. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck Bergwijn. No, wait, no. That's not what I wanted to do. There you go. We're gonna keep Bailey on the pitch. Yeah, we'll have 2 left-footed players. I don't care. We're going to give Erling Haaland 45 minutes to play to try and score and to get the goal that would give him the golden boot of the UCL. Maybe I should have taken off Kevin Folland now that I think about it. But Kevin Folland is the captain. He's the soul of the team, and I mean Bergwijn isn't, I guess. Nice interception here by Leon Bailey to kick off the second half. Erling Haaland, sorry, with Leon Bailey. Bailey, the cross. It's a low cross for Erling Haaland. That could have been the greatest substitution ever. on his first touch in the final of the Champions League. Erling Haaland could have scored, but no, he scuffed that, and he sent the ball a solid kilometer across the bar. It's a shame. It's a real shame. And I'm quite disappointed by it. But we move, as some would say. 52nd minute, Dani Ceballos on the ball. I'm trying to like talk a lot because otherwise it's just gonna be a boring game. And Bobby Firmino makes it 1. It makes it 1-0 for Liverpool. Bobby Firmino. I mean, they've got such a strong attack. The first chance they take, they most likely will score it. Defensively speaking, there's a mistake on Milan Skriniar's side here. The turn by Firmino though is magnificent. And Jonas Radecki can't keep that ball away from going in. Okay, well, it's time for desperate measures. Well, no, not yet. But it's definitely not a situation that I was looking for. 1 goal for Liverpool is still 0. Still 0 for Leverkusen. We had to score. I mean, I usually try to score. I don't go for like 0-0 draws. But I'm really gonna need to score. And Liverpool are good. Wait, question. Didn't I play Liverpool early on the season? Like, I know I played. So I played like the Super Cup and the German Cup. I remember that. There's one against Bayern, one against Liverpool. I know I lost one, and I know I won one. I can't remember which one I won. I think I won against Liverpool. Oh, war pass. Come on. That's brilliant. Erling Haaland for Demirbay. Come on, Kerem Demirbay. Demirbay. Kerem Demirbay equalizes for Leverkusen. 65th minute into the game. And we are back in this. Kerem Demirbay. What a great play. Great play from our entire team to set up that assist for our centre mid. He scored twice against Bremen in the final game of the Bundesliga. And he gets a goal in the final of the Champions League to put us back in this. Get in. Get in. Ah, yes, you love to see it. The outside of the boot finish as well for Mr. Demirbay with some swagger, as the younguns would say, would have said in 2004. But yeah, it's now 1-1-0 between Leverkusen and Liverpool. About 1/3 of the game left to play before potentially reaching extra time for the first time this season for me, except in the first pre-season tournament. I think that's the only time I went to extra time, because I remember being smashed by Boca Juniors in the pre-season tournament. There's been a substitution for Liverpool. Dani Ceballos is coming off for Charles Aranguiz. The scenes. Charles Aranguiz, our former player that we sold for like 40 million, I think, is playing for the enemy. I completely forgot about him. And when I took a look at the bench, I just saw Loris Karius, Taiwo Awoniyi, and what's his name, Yusuf Poulsen. I hadn't seen Charles Aranguiz. Benjamin Henrichs. Wow, that's okay. Interesting. I was expecting Liverpool to substitute offensive players, but why not? Second corner for Liverpool though. Mohamed Salah about to whip it on his left foot. Luka Modric against Milan Skriniar, and it's dealt with very nicely by the former defender from Inter Milan. Kevin Folland against Joe Gomez. Kevin Folland, the strike by Kevin Folland, and he smashes the top bin. He smashes the top bin. There's nothing left anymore than just a ball of fire in the net of Alisson, and we take the lead for the first time in this fixture. Leverkusen 2, Liverpool 0, but Joe Gomez's defending will have to be mentioned here, because he's... No, wait, that's not Joe Gomez. Who's that? Is that Benjamin Henrichs? I think it is. I think number 14 is Benjamin Henrichs. The newcomer who just went onto the pitch is probably the reason as to why Liverpool are now 1-0, well, 1 goal down at least. There are 10 minutes remaining in this fixture, and Leverkusen are potentially going to win the Champions League, which would kind of save our season, if I'm being honest. But we've got Fabinho on the ball. We're still going to put the pressure on. We're not going to let them play and defend for 10 minutes. That's the best way to lose. Folland for Erling Haaland against Joe Gomez. Well defended by Joe Gomez, who's not number 14, so it was indeed not him who was responsible for the previous goal. Aranguiz for Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane well defended by Achraf Hakimi. Demirbay, Folland. That's well done. Oh, okay, I didn't expect Havertz to get the ball though. Alisson clears the ball. Very good pass actually, my bad. For Firmino. Bobby with Charles Aranguiz. The through ball. That's going to be a foul. A free kick for Liverpool. A final chance. 1 minute left in this final of the Champions League. And Leverkusen are currently going home with the dub. Can we protect our score? It's Gini Wijnaldum. Oh god, that's a very poor tackle. Mohamed Salah! Big save by Hadeke. And it's going to be a yellow card for Zanderberger, but I don't really give a shit. Corner for Liverpool. Andy Robertson whips it in for Sadio Mane. Cleared by Demirbay for another corner. 4 minutes 13 at its time. Robertson once again going to go ahead of Sadio Mane. Fabinho, Haaland, Havertz, it's cleared and that's it. Leverkusen wins the 2020 Champions League against Liverpool 2-1, despite being 1-0 down with the first goal of Bobby Firmino in the 55th minute. We managed to come back thanks to Terem Demirbay at the 66th, and the captain, the main man, Kevin Folland, at the 79th minute. No goals for Erling Haaland, who will not win the Golden Boot of the Champions League. But do I care? No, I do not, because I've won the Champions League. Leverkusen are on top of the world, and it's well deserved. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I'm really happy about that. Really happy about that. You can see the team in the background. They're happy in that, waving their hands in that. Here's Milan Skriniar, who joined us mid-season. We knocked his former team out in the semi-finals. Sorry, but Kevin Folland taking the cup, and Leverkusen are the 2020 winners of the Champions League. I'm bare happy. I'm bare happy. You can see the scenes of joy all across the pitch. Let's say that 30,000 people came by to support the greatest team in Germany, even though we finished third of the Bundesliga, but no one will give a shit about that. Folland running like an absolute madman with the Champions League in his hand, carrying the cup like it was just a baby, and the captain flexing with the cup in front of the homestand. It's been a tough year in the Champions League. It's funny because these players only had one game in the Champions League. Actually, no, two, because there's a game that I played when I didn't want to play with them. But yeah, fireworks, not to Leverkusen's colours, but no one will really care. It's very dark around though. Oh, the slide from Jonas Radecki, mate, you love to see it. Everyone is happy. There you go. Bayern 0 for Leverkusen, UEFA Champions League champions. I'm speechless. Winners, congratulations. You love to see it. All like the glory in that. It's great. But it doesn't take away from the fact that my season wasn't the best. Tournament prize money, I don't know, like 20 million? Yeah, 20 million. We've won the bloody Champions League. That's great. That's banging. That's just great. We're going to train our guys. Alright, before we wrap the episode, we'll take a look at the squad hub for this season. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'll go until the end of the season, and then we'll take a look at the squad hub. It's going to be much easier, and maybe some of our guys will have progressed a bit more. Okay, I may have completely forgotten to. Well, no, I didn't forget to go to the squad hub. But I thought you could back in like the old FIFAs, or like at least last year, before going to end season, you could go to squad hub. Yeah. I'll have that. If I advance, that sets up the new season. Ah, shit. Alright, so I've just managed to back up a former save. So we're gonna take a look at it. It is just after the game, so we won't have the stats of June, but who cares? There's no games in June. Our top scorer this year was Kevin Folland, 28 goals and 14 assists. What a season for him. Erling Haaland, 25 games, 18 goals, 5 assists. He's done quite well. Leon Bailey has played 44 games this season. 44 games, 17 goals and 12 assists. That's mad. Kai Havertz, 38 games, 15 goals and 18 assists. Okay, decent. Bergwijn, 37, 9 and 12. Not great. Szoboszlai, 28, 8 and 3. He's been struggling this year. He's been struggling compared to last season. Xherdan Shaqiri, 25, 7, 7. Again, not great, but to be honest, my second team was mainly axed around Erling Haaland. I didn't score much. Didn't score much for my second team. Demirbay, 41 games played this season, 6 and 6, including 3 games in the three goals. Sorry, in the final 2 games of the season. Moussa Diaby, 2 and 5. Weber, he's only played in the preseason tournament. Sorry. Achraf Hakimi, 1 goal. Skriniar, 1 goal. Really? Oh yeah, but not with me. Zanderberger, 1 goal. Weston McKennie, 1 goal. Christian Lopez, 1 goal. We all remember it. It was against Mainz. Alright, most clean sheets. Leon Bailey, 16. Yay, woohoo. So it's Hradecki with 15. How many for how many clean sheets in how many games? 11 clean sheets in 21 games. 2 and 2 in the Bundesliga, 6 and 10 in the Champions League. That's some mad. Like, if we take away the 5 in the Las Americas, because Sven Kaiser was 65 rated at that time and he's now 79, that's 10 clean sheets in 15 games. No, in 16. That's very decent from Sven Kaiser. Most assists, it's Havertz, Folland, Bailey, Bergwijn, McKennie. McKennie 1-7. He's done well. 1 and 7. How many for oh, didn't Neuhaus do anything? Neuhaus got nothing. Brilliant. Alright, also, attributes. Who's got the better progression, except from Sven Kaiser? Oh, we've got some negatives. With Christian Lopez and Shaqiri losing 1 point. Hradecki, Folland are the only 2 that didn't move. Plus 14 for Kaiser, plus 8 for Felix Schwaber, but he didn't play. Finn Gross, plus 7, love that. Weber, plus 7, didn't play. Albrecht, plus 4, didn't play. Erling Haaland is now up to 81, McKennie 83, Bergwijn 86. Then you've got all the guys in plus 2 probably for Kai Havertz as well. He's 89 rated. Wow. Okay, and who's got the biggest transfer value? I'm gonna guess Kai Havertz. Yeah, 93 million for Kai Havertz, then 69 million for Skriniar, and 65 million for Bergwijn. 2 years left on the contract, 2 months only for Christian Lopez. But anyway, that is where we're going to wrap this season up. If you've enjoyed this game, then please do let me know in the comments down below, and show it by smashing the like button. We are the winners of the Champions League after all. We do deserve at least a thumb up. If you're new around here and want to see more content, then please subscribe to the channel. This was, if this is the first time watching this series, this was the final game on this save. I'll make one more video on season 3, trying just an experiment. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we shall see. There'll be some FIFA content uploaded in the next few days / weeks. Not sure when. I'm gonna try and reduce my rhythm, because I've been nearly daily uploading for like 3 months now, and I need a break. I do need a break. Also, it's exam week, so well, my exams start like in 5 days, and I've got a month. So yeah, I've got priorities over YouTube. But as I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been an absolute pleasure talking for a year now on this save. Well, for a season, sorry. Oh yeah. Talking for the entire length of the game against Liverpool. I hope I've done a good job. the UN2 board. And yeah, I shall see you in the very near future. I have been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.